I guess we'll do a normal intro and then go into it because I don't really.
Can I talk about Game of Thrones spoilers?
Yeah, that's fine with me. I'm not gonna
Good,
understand them. That's fine with me.
because I
I'll
need
t-
to I need to complain about it with Lucas.
That works.
uh, okay.
I feel like Lucas isn't gonna complain about it because he's like.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have a lot to complain about.
Oh boy, howdy do I.
I have like one major issue. Everything else I'm fine with.
I feel like
Are
Chris
we
is gonna be even
on it?
more triggered now because he's the only one that feels this way.
This whole season was garbage. Okay, so okay,
Hold on,
actually,
hold on. Let's do that. Let's do an intro first, and then we'll do this. I'm gonna keep all this in though.
Okay.
oh no, my cart.
Chris is playing Minecraft, by the way. But anyways, what's up? This is another episode of Better Than Static. I'm your host, per usual, Tyler, and with me I have my buddy Lucas.
Hey, hey.
He's back from outer space, aka
Yep.
Florida.
Yep.
Which is crazy because crazy Florida man. Did you come into contact with any of those?
No. Just my crazy family. That's about it.
Well, that's good. That's a plus. That is, it could have been way worse. You could have come into contact with many variety of crazy Florida men.
Yep.
And my other buddy's here too. He was here last week, but he's also still here. His name is Chris.
Yo yo yo, what's up with the crew?
Is that like our crew or the extended crew of the audience?
No, it's just you two.
Just us two? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, way to just exclude the audience. You guys, hopefully you don't feel too bad from that. We're not a cool crew, so you're not missing out on anything. Don't have FOMO over that non-inclusion, so exclusion. But anyways, Chris, back to your Game of Thrones complaints.
Okay, so you can maybe I don't know if you can. Oh, I don't know if you can edit this in, but if you can edit like a big giant alarm that I'm going to talk about.
Well, how about
Endgame.
this? Spoiler alert.
And then
For
I'll put
Game
the
of
wah,
Thrones.
wah, wah,
I'm
Season
going to discuss
8.
final episode spoilers. Okay.
Yeah, series spoilers. So if you're not caught up at all, this will ruin the show.
The
So
only
this
people that will listen to this episode or listen to this podcast, I think, are all fairly caught up. Because Tim listens, but he's also caught up with Game of Thrones.
I don't think Greg's caught up.
Well, Greg's like me; he doesn't really care.
Okay, cool. Because okay. So this whole thing about Grey Worm being so incensed that Jon killed Daenerys that he wants to kill Daenerys, and Grey Worm's like, cool, send him to the wall. I'll take it. Then they leave on a ship. Just bring Jon back. I don't understand how he's gonna know that they didn't keep him up there. It seems like a pretty easy fix.
Maybe
Just-
John wanted to go back to the wall, back to the
Did he really?
north.
Did he really? I mean, he did, but that wasn't even discussed. Like,
Yeah.
because literally Sansa and Arya both would have wanted him to stay. So how come this wasn't they didn't even bring it up? Because Grey Worm's gone in a split second. He ain't gonna know.
Yeah, I mean he's leaving the Westeros as John is getting on the boat to go back to the wall.
Yep. I mean,
Yeah.
just chill out for a couple seconds and then they're out of sight. Hey, what's up? It's John at King's Landing. How's it going?
I just felt like that's where he wanted to go and where he
Yes.
needed to be.
But they could have made him get there better.
Well, maybe he wanted to go there because he didn't want to be part of the rule of Bran.
Well, Bran shouldn't have been the ruler anyway. That's dumb.
Well, but he is.
Why?
I mean,
Okay. Why? Why? Because he doesn't. Okay. Hey, cool. I don't want anything anymore. You don't want to be Lord of Winterfell? I don't want anything. And then
No,
and
he
then
could
he's
be Lord of Winterfell.
and then he's like, "Why do you think I came all this way?" I'm like, "Bro, I thought you want nothing. What are you talking about?"
he
and then you're
didn't
like-
want to. He didn't want to be king. He was
said,
asked to accept it.
And
He
he's like, "Why do
said
you think I came
he's-
down here?"
The I know it was a terrible line. I absolutely hated that line. But the question that was posed to him was not, "Do you want to be king?" It is, "I know you don't want to be king, but if I asked, would you accept?" That was the question posed to him, not, "Do you want to be king? Why do you think I'm here?" You know what I mean? It's a terrible line. Don't get me wrong.
I hear Tyrion's got a pretty good explanation of why Bran should be king, though.
No, he don't.
Yeah, he does.
Why?
Oh, who's got the best story but this guy who knows all the stories? But then you've got John, freaking born a bastard. Went through. He was Lord Commander of the Night's Watch. Went north of the Wall. Freaking battle White Walkers. He's got the cojones of the man, King of the North. Dude, he's the true heir to the Iron Throne. He's a big baller, and yet he's sitting in a jail cell. They couldn't even bring him to the council because apparently that was too much. Impossible. Couldn't make it happen. I think Jon should have fought trial by combat for his innocence with the Grey Worm. That would have been dope. That would have been sick. Do that. Oh wait, we only have 6 episodes because HBO offered us all the money we needed, but we say, nah, we want to move on from this and do Star Wars so we could ruin that too.
Wow. Chris is hurt.
I don't think a
am
trial
hurt.
by combat against Grey Worm would have solved anything.
He's John's. Grey Worm would have been dead and John would have been good. That's what would have solved it.
I meant from like a character perspective for either character. That would mean nothing. That would basically mean that John is free to go do whatever he wants.
Grey Worm was being
Basically-
a punk. Kill him.
Basically, he's free to go do whatever he wants, aka go
and
north
that's
of the
fine.
wall with Tormund and all his crew.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with him going. I'm just saying, like, forcing him to go doesn't make it seem as genuine as saying, "Oh, John, you're free. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna go hop with my buddy Tormund. We're gonna go get Ghost. We're gonna go north of the wall. I'm gonna marry a nice wildling honey. We're gonna have lots of kids. It's gonna be sick." No, he gets forced to go, and he doesn't even so much as talk to Tormund when he gets there. At least he pets
I
Ghost.
know. I thought that was weird. I thought that like the look Tormund gave John whenever he walked in the gate, I was expecting like a hands out, like hey,
Yes!
what's going on?
And you're like, no.
But
we're
he
gonna
just
keep
like
the
he was just like
people.
leaning up against the gate, and he was just like staring at him, and I was like,
Okay.
dude, that's like your friend. Like,
That's
come on,
bro. Okay, and like, what's up with Brienne closing the book when the ink ain't dry? What are you trying to prove?
She also ran her hand across it.
Yeah, this is the medieval times. You ain't got no instant
I
drying ink.
know.
Also, you're free to trash Jamie. He deserves it. What are you doing?
She loved Jamie.
Yeah, and Jamie did there's a big doo-doo head. Oh, and the writers threw away all his character development. Forget him. Forget it. Stupid. Just Jamie. No, don't matter. All those 6 seasons of him being cool and like becoming a better person. Not
All
throw it away.
those 6 seasons.
He was a dick until like season 2.
Yeah.
Or
He
like till the
developed-
end of season 2.
He turned back in like season 4 or 5 too. Whenever he goes back and Cersei doesn't want him, and certain events happen that I won't go into.
I've already spoiled. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. But like,
He was never a good person. That's the thing with this show. They've always had somewhat of a redemption arc for even Stannis is the one that really sticks out because he died in season 5
I think
where he was
whoa, man,
kind of a dick
kind
at
of.
the beginning. He was an extreme dick at the beginning.
At the
And
end, it was
then
rough.
he started, he was going north to conquer, to get rid of the Boltons, all that kind of stuff. And then he burns his daughter at the stake.
That was a bit much.
And it's like,
Is it because
you
I just
started
never
feeling
okay.
for him. And
Is
then
it
he
because
does
I
like
never
one
liked
of the
him?
most evil things. I mean, I never liked him either, but you could tell they were trying to build up a redemption. He was trying to, like, save the North whenever he died.
I guess I'm just like, maybe if it wasn't as rushed, it wouldn't have felt as bad. I'm like, yo,
That is my...
okay.
I have, like, everything that came, Daenerys turning...
Oh yeah,
I saw that coming a mile away.
Oh, for
That's
sure.
what I wanted to happen. I wanted
sure.
Gendry on the
Fine.
throne, but that's for other reasons. And then the season just felt rushed. That's my only complaint is that
I
it
mean,
was rushed.
I know people's main complaint is with Daenerys being bad, but I saw that coming too. Fine with that.
Is
Yeah.
that
Obviously-
is that alluding to like the crazy kid, like the Mad King kind of thing?
Yes.
Yeah. She basically, I mean, she kills everybody in King's Landing.
Pretty much.
Like,
Yeah,
Everybody.
with the
after they surrender too. That's important.
Yeah, they surrendered and she just burns the place down. Like all the citizens, so Cersei lets in all of the citizens into the city and to
Like
behind
the
the wall.
stronghold, yeah.
Yeah, and they like once they know the battle is lost, they ring the bell and open the gates to surrender. And Daenerys just on the back of her dragon just burns them all alive and destroys everything. How did you feel about Clegane and the Mountain and Hound battle?
That was underwhelming. I thought.
What? I thought
I
it
didn't
was
think it
pretty
lived
awesome.
up.
I thought it was cool.
Okay, I have one of those like throwback moments to like early season when like the mountain yeeted Kyburn.
Yeet.
Dude, he yeeted him hard.
Wait, are you talking about Oberon or
No, no, no,
Oberyn?
no. When he yeeted Kyburn down the stack, he just grabbed him. And
Oh, okay.
I had that old school holy
Okay.
crap feeling when I'm from Game of Thrones. I was
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh!
Just grabbed him by the face and threw him like halfway down the stairs.
I laughed out loud. I thought that was awesome. That was
Yeah.
hype. I loved that because it was old school.
Yeah.
But like half the stuff that happened, like especially the Danny stuff, if they would have not,
Is Danny short for Daenerys?
yes,
Yeah.
Okay. I
If
didn't,
they had-
I didn't know if there was
yeah.
another Danny character.
like if they, like if it would have had room to breathe, it wouldn't have felt so, like just all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And like also the whole thing of John's parentage was only just to push Danny over the edge. It had no relevance other than that, and I feel kind of disappointed by that too, because all
And
this
what else would it be used for?
just him to be a baller and just be like just run around like, yo, I'm half Targaryen. I got this dope dragon. We're sick. Oh, apparently you're on freaking 420 Sniper Master over here with his giant crossbow on a moving ship with a moving target like a half a mile away.
It was an injured dragon that didn't see it coming.
Yeah, but he was moving and he was moving too. He's like, come on.
I
He's in the
mean,
air. Wait, they're in the air. How did they not even see them?
They
They weren't
So-
looking.
Oh,
Duh.
you're hesitant.
that is the I'm not lying. The post show like direct as the showrunners like talk you through each scene and stuff. That was their explanation. Daenerys forgot about the Iron Fleet, so they weren't looking for them. That was the explanation.
What?
All she had to do was look to the left, and there they were. But she didn't.
What?
Chris is triggered. Like if we had a triggered noise, we need to get like a coin trigger noise. It goes like, "Kshing!" That would be
Yeah.
the point of when we're triggered.
Or a character who is like always talking about trying to understand everything and trying to get all of her ducks in a row and trying to get everything laid out. Totally forgot about like the only people out to get them right now. Cool.
Well, she was never really obsessed with knowing everything. She was more obsessed with just.
Parent.
Well, she just wanted to burn everything.
I know, but come on, I forgot. Really?
I mean, that sounds
Oh,
like me in high school, just wanting to burn everything. I'm a pyro. I was
Yeah.
a pyro.
Yeah, okay.
Not
Voldemort-
like people though.
That's totally like Voldemort totally forgot Harry was trying to kill the Horcruxes. You know, he kind of
Yeah.
forgot. Oh, sorry.
He didn't realize Harry was a Horcrux.
That's completely different.
I know.
Don't start this with me.
Chris is hurt because of that.
I
think.
feel disappointed.
I think
just
you're not the only one that was disappointed
know,
from
it's
this
just-
season.
I just felt underwhelmed. I just had that dope moment at the end of season 6 when like it's the flashback to the Tower of Joy and like Ned's looking in the baby's eyes and it cuts and it's John. I wanted to punch a brick wall. I was so hyped up. It was the coolest thing. It was the coolest thing, and the music was swelling. And then you had the King of the North, and I was like, "This is the greatest TV show moment I've ever watched." I want to cry. And then it just didn't matter.
I don't know. I thought they did some really cool stuff in this season. It wasn't the best season by far. It was the worst season of Game of Thrones.
Absolutely was the worst season.
But it was still solid. I mean,
Yeah, compared to other television shows, fantastic.
Exactly.
But like, I'm just
like
just
music,
what I have-
cinematography.
everything but the writing was great.
Yeah. And like, because
Well,
I know
the
I
writing up
rewatched.
until this season, right? Because like
No, I'm talking about
everyone.
this season.
Yeah, okay. I was just making sure.
Yeah,
Like,
last season,
I'm fine with the.
last season a little bit too.
But the thing with last season, I was like, well, they're just setting up. They're pushing it for next season, and the next season's gonna be sick. And then I was like, then why did you do all this in the last season?
Yeah, I think they could have spent less time like the Battle of Winterfell.
Completely worthless, not king. Nothing doesn't matter. A character not in the books. Character is not in the
I mean,
books.
I don't care if he's not in the books. There's
But
a lot of
but the thing
Tyrion's
is-
dead in the books.
No, he's
Jamie
not.
Lannister is dead in the books.
No,
Yeah,
they're
he is.
not. Are you
They
for real?
both. I think Tyrion
No.
drowns.
No, dude, you fool.
Are you sure?
I just started an audiobook now because I was disappointed. I'm only like on chapter 6. It's like an RA chapter, and it's really boring. I don't like it because they're talking about knitting.
what they're talking about knitting in Game of Thrones? What the frick?
It's
Yeah.
literally the first book. It's in the first
Yeah.
season. It's in the first episode. They're like knitting.
The first book is like word for word, scene for scene, the first season of the show.
I was shocked at how it was. I was like, "Holy crap! This is
Yeah.
just literally the first episode happening right in front of me."
I
But yeah,
think, I think I'm definitely gonna watch Game of Thrones at some point in time, and it's great now that it's like contained and I can go like watch it and it has an end.
I
That's
don't-
good for me.
Don't.
Don't watch it.
You'll just get excited for nothing.
Well, here's the thing: it can't be worse than Lost.
I've never
Yeah.
watched that, so I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
I think this is the first time I've had a show do that to me. So like, I'm taking it rough. But like, other people complain about everything. Like literally, can I tell you what? Okay, they reduced John to a whiny baby. You're my queen. I don't want it. I love you. You're my queen. That's all he said for like 5 episodes. Like, John, shut up. You're acting like a complete
Well,
tool.
I mean, he was trying to reassure. She was kind of losing
Yeah, but-
faith in everybody. I mean, that's
But-
what he was for the entire show, Chris.
Oh, dude. I love Jon Snow. I just felt like he got shafted. I feel like I need justice for Jon.
I feel like
Justice for Jamie. The frig.
I feel that some of the fans feel like they got shafted because of this season and last season.
There's a clip, there's like a 3-minute video of all the actors like not saying but saying that there's a clip of Amelia like getting asked about like, how do you think about the end of season 8? She goes, yeah, best season ever.
Yeah, I saw that. So Tyrion's alive in the books, but I think Jamie is dead.
He's dead in the show, so it don't matter.
Well, I mean, in the books, like earlier on.
Uh.
I think he drowns.
What? That's lame.
Well, he doesn't have that hand to help swim.
Yeah,
Because that's what it was.
it wasn't all his armor that he had on.
Went to this bottom of a lake and somehow, okay, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
The only thing I have to compare to this hurt is the hurt that they ended Firefly with like one season. That's like the only thing that hurts.
You can't compare that hurt to this.
That was one
for
year.
a lot of people.
Game
that
of
was
Thrones
one
started
season.
2011.
It's true.
This
I'm
is
saying this
8
is all I
seasons.
have to
Well,
compare
think about
this
when the
to.
I
books
know.
came out, and think about when the books came out. The first book came out in what, the early 90s or something?
I think 97.
22 years ago.
95. Yeah.
25, almost 25 years ago. And so you've had people that started then, and this is the ending they get. That sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks, man.
I mean, I'm okay with how everything ended.
Yeah, I am too. But if they would have like made it flow,
Okay, I got one to beat y'all.
it's like a montage.
Indiana Jones. The fourth
Not
one
over.
ruins it ever. All of them.
Not over. They're gonna make they're making
Doesn't
another.
ruin the rest of them.
It,
They're all standalone movies.
all
but
saying
like
the-
the aliens, man, it just kills it for me. Like,
I think I argue aliens make it cooler.
The scene where he makes Harrison Ford drink poison, and he's like a James Bond-esque, like super spy / super villain, sitting across a room full of all those people. That didn't ruin it for you.
I
That
only know it
entire
for the Lego.
movie didn't ruin it. for
Temple
me.
of Doom was good, and I don't need you.
Here's my only knowledge of the Indiana Jones movies are playing both of the Lego games on my Xbox, so I really don't have a lot to contribute to this.
I like the first one a lot.
I've only seen the fourth one. I thought it was pretty cool.
The first three are
Fourth
well.
one is
The thing
terrible.
that so until you find out it's aliens, the fourth one is good. There's nothing bad about the fourth one.
Yeah, especially that whole scene where Shia LaBeouf's swinging on vines. Sick, love it.
There's a lot.
Check
wrong
this
with the
out.
The
fourth
setup,
one.
no, like the setup with like them finding the tomb where the crystal skull is and stuff. That's really cool. But like I thought they were gonna find the city of gold or something. The whole setup,
Because that-
oh, this is El Dorado or something.
Oh, and they could have met like Nicolas Cage's grandpa or something. That would have been sick.
I'll
What?
end you.
Nicolas Cage's
National
grandpa?
Treasure. Because they were looking for the city of gold, right? In the second one.
Oh,
No, they were
Yeah.
looking for.
Yes, they were in the second one.
Yeah.
And it was behind Mount
Yeah.
Rushmore. Don't you step with me on that, my National Treasure knowledge.
they,
Yeah,
they were
Samantha's
looking
probably
for
gonna
the
fight me too because I got something wrong about National Treasure. That's her favorite like movie series, or the two of the
Oh,
movies.
come on. I lose it again.
No, you're bad. Would you quit
you're
streaming
there.
the
Connection
game?
was lost. Yeah. Freaking hate the internet. This is. I bet. David Benioff and DB Weiss are up at the Spectrum facility just cutting wires.
But anyways, so I've watched both National Treasures, but it's
Yes.
I've watched the first one more recently. Like I watched them like when they came out, and then Samantha and me were watching them on the watching the first one, and it was good. Like it was fine. I've not watched
Objectively,
the,
a good.
yeah, objectively decent movie. The second one I haven't watched in like a really long time.
It's less good, but it's not bad.
Yeah,
Isn't Sean Bean in the second one?
No, he's in the first one.
he's in the
He's
first
in the
one. Yeah.
first one.
Oh, dude,
Okay.
Sean Bean, what a freaking
Dude,
baller.
how about this
Sean Bean.
connection though that we?
Why does he die in everything?
He did die in
He
Silent Hill.
Well, he didn't die in National
Yeah.
Treasure.
One movie, yes, he did. Oh, he got
No,
arrested.
No, he
He
didn't.
got arrested. You're right. He got
Oh,
arrested.
he,
You're right.
oh,
Yeah.
I thought he got killed. I thought he got trapped in the thing.
I
No,
love his accent, by the way. Sorry.
but
oh yeah, he's awesome.
He's died in only the one movie you'd expect him to die. Silent Hill. He lives.
Yeah, I saw him in one thing called, I think it was called Legends, and he doesn't die in it, but he's losing his mind and he doesn't know who he is. He's like an undercover agent, and all his identities are legends, and he just keeps like cycling through
That's
his
sick.
legends, and he
Wakes
has
up
no
as King
idea who
Arthur,
he is.
And he wakes up and he's like, "I'm Captain Ahab now. What's up?" So I don't know why I thought of Captain Ahab.
what
but-
movie is this?
It's a TV show called Legends. It got canceled after the second season.
Dang it! How does that still beat Firefly? Firefly
Yeah.
was great.
Big
He
Bang
was
Theory
also
just now
in-
ended, so don't.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
He was also in another TV show called Frankenstein Chronicles, which is actually pretty good.
That sounds like
he-
it's bad.
Yeah, I'm with
It-
Chris. It sounds like it would be bad.
Well, I mean, it's not like great, but I enjoyed it. I watched it. I liked it. It was right after I finished Penny Dreadful, so it filled a void for me.
Yeah,
That was another show that ended very poorly.
that's another show. I'm like started and I need to finish
show?
it. Penny Dreadful.
Penny Dreadful.
Oh.
The first season is fantastic.
But okay, so what?
After that, not so much.
The funny thing is, why I stopped Penny Dreadful and why I stopped watching Game of Thrones is I was watching them illegally, and the person that was like providing me with them, I left that house because I lived with Lucas while we were watching Penny Dreadful, and then we moved.
I
to
watched Penny Dreadful legally.
not like
It's on Netflix.
not like the beginning of it. We watched it
Yeah, I did.
illegally.
No, it was
Nope.
on Netflix.
We watched like the first season illegally, Lucas.
Not Penny
Yeah,
Dreadful.
it was 2 seasons. You're right.
Talking about Legends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then Game of Thrones definitely quit
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I didn't have any because that was Nathan. Nathan was downloading those for me and providing me with those, and I just but he had this weird rule he wasn't gonna watch the season. Like he wanted to read all the books first. I'm like, well, that's dumb because the last book's not finished. So
The last 2 books.
yeah, the
Yeah.
TV show is gonna end before the books. And then he once I moved out or left Lexington, he started watching them again. I'm like, this is bogus. I could have been caught up if it hadn't been for your stupid rule.
Yeah. It's a good show. I got my mom started on it, and she's very hooked.
How does she feel about all the prostitution?
I mean, I'll never watch it with her if that's what you're
Okay, that's
asking.
kind of like what I was hinting at.
I mean, it slows down a whole lot after like the fourth or yeah, like the fourth season. Once Oberon dies, I forget whenever he dies, but I feel like a lot of that tames down a whole lot.
Season 4, episode 8.
Season 4, episode 8. I knew it was season 4, but I could remember.
Why does that mark the decline of nudity in the show?
I don't know. It just seems to
I remember
like
there
my
being
guess. So my guess, I've noticed this with a few HBO and Showtime shows that I watch. Usually it starts out with a whole lot of nudity, and maybe because either they don't think the story is that strong or the show will be that popular, so they're just like, look, naked people.
boobies.
And then once it gets very popular, then they're like, okay, now we can focus on the actual show. And then it kind of slows down. The exact opposite happens in Spartacus, where it was like, yeah, it was still kind of bad. And then once the lead actor died in real life, they had to like recast him. And the guy they recasted him with was terrible. So they were just like, okay, this whole thing is just going to be like one big
Orgy.
nude thing. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's basically
Which
what it was.
Spartacus, so the whole fighting thing they were doing, like the underground fighting thing, that was dope. I thought that was awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, that was whenever it was good.
Yeah.
It falls off real hard.
I
After
forgot
that
why the
season.
reason, because me and one of my roommates senior year watched Spartacus, and
Yeah.
I forget why they went to underground fighting. I think it was gonna make money or something.
No, the guy that decides to go into underground fighting, I think it's after Spartacus leads his rebellion and breaks free of.
No, it's definitely breaking free. Like he breaks free of the chains in the not stadium. What's it called? What's like a Roman stadium called?
The Colosseum.
Yeah, the Colosseum.
The arena.
Yeah, like after that, like it's definitely because first season they break free kind of and have their little rebellion, right?
Yeah, the end of the first season
Yeah.
is him. I think he jumps off of a guy's shield up and he kills all the people while they're having a party. But the guy, like the leader, the guy that trains all the gladiators, feels like he's lost all his respect and all his like honor. So he goes to the underground fighting to
Get more
punish
respect.
himself, basically. And that's what happens.
Yeah, Chris, quit showing memes while we're trying to talk about shows.
Shut up, it's funny though.
It is now. Quit screen sharing so we can focus.
Sorry. I just know Lucas likes the Bobby B memes. Sorry.
Yeah. I still think Gendry should have been king.
Dude, as soon as he got Lord, I'm like, I know what you're about to do. Don't do it. I was like, don't do what you're about to do. I know you're getting ready to do this. Don't do it. And he did it
Whenever
anyway.
he went and asked Arya.
I was like, oh, don't do it. I know you're. Oh,
It's just cringy.
Yeah. But I mean, I thought it would be cool for.
oh yeah, that would have been totally sick if they were married. Oh, for sure.
No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm
Oh.
saying for Gendry to become king. The reason why I wanted is because the show continually was like, Daenerys is here to, break the wheel, stop it turning, completely change everything. I really wanted it to go straight. I really wanted Daenerys to win, kill Cersei and do all that stuff, and her go mad. And then
Yeah, if she had done that earlier.
hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. And then him and Gendry have to raid the castle. And I guess Jon would kill her. He wouldn't want it, exactly like Ned didn't want the throne, and give it to a Baratheon, the kid that should have been king from the very beginning of the show. And it's like nothing ever happened. I thought that would be cool. But
I wouldn't mind that ending if I were as invested
Yeah.
as you all. That's just hard for me. So it's difficult for me, and I guess I'm in the spot where you guys usually are, where I don't know exactly everything you're all talking about. So I'm just kind of sitting here,
yeah.
and I'm trying to relate what my knowledge is from overhearing people talk about stuff, and then I'm like, okay, here we go. I'm gonna attempt it. Hopefully, I'm right.
Yeah. But especially since Gendry was given his name.
He's down. Well, I guess does he? How come he wasn't at the meeting?
He was at the
He
meeting.
was okay.
So
Yeah,
he's
he just
Gendry
didn't say
Baratheon
anything.
now?
Yes.
Yeah, and there was also a fan theory that he was always a Baratheon because Cersei talks about the one that was stillborn and she had sent away. They could have sent it and, gave it to whoever and raised it as their own.
And it like came back to life or whatever?
No, like she got rid of it purposefully because it was
Oh,
Robert
she just
Baratheon's
faked it
child.
was a stillborn. Oh,
Yeah,
gotcha. Following now, finger guns.
yeah.
Yeah.
That wasn't an actual thing in the show, but it would have been cool if all that tied back together.
Dude, okay, so what I hate about sometimes TV shows and movies is we don't get paid to write them. But sometimes we can write them way better than the people that are paid to write.
I mean, I don't think we can.
Well, you all have like your storylines that could have been really cool, and then I always like DC. Why'd you do this? You could have done this in Batman versus Superman, and it would have been way better. That's like always my one go-to. I go back to.
Yeah, Batman v Superman just they seriously could. I mean, if they cut out the first 45 minutes of the movie, it's a good movie.
I don't
That's
like the
all they had
no.
to
I don't
do.
like the Doomsday crap.
If they start, I mean, like, I don't mind the Doomsday stuff. I feel like it was weird to throw them into the very first movie, but if they start with the like the Congress meeting, whatever, the trial for Superman,
Yeah.
based on the events of Man of Steel, because that's the first movie in this franchise, they could be like, you destroyed this entire town while trying to save it. So we need to like put into some type of rules for you to govern so you don't do this again.
Yeah.
And then Lex Luthor could have orchestrated the attack, and then instead of making Lex Luthor kind of like the Joker
Yeah, he was
or
super
the
weird.
Riddler, uh, actually, I don't mind the casting of Jesse Eisenberg. I thought it was cool,
Well, yeah, it's like
but
a young Lex Luthor. You know what I mean?
yeah, and it fit into like the new like tech billionaire kind of thing, and it just there are certain things that they could have done that was better. Same
Well,
thing with Suicide Squad though. They
my
shouldn't
my
have.
whole thing was, Superman is in the Congress thing. They tell him, "Hey, you suck at being a superhero," and then he like gets pissed off and he flies around to keep doing what he wants to do. Then he sees Batman is like doing Batman's superhero thing, and he confronts Batman. Batman's like, "You almost destroyed a freaking city. Let me be me. You cross me again, I'll kick your
Right.
butt." And like,
Yeah.
and then it
Not
goes
save
into
Martha.
yeah, exactly. That's dumb. There should have been the epitome should have been like Batman killing Superman, and then that's
Yeah.
when you lead into Justice League of, well, crap, I got to bring back the guy I hate, and you could have
They
still had
couldn't have
contention.
They couldn't have had Batman killing Superman.
Subvert expectations.
No,
Exactly.
that's not the right expectations to subvert. Batman cannot kill Superman.
He definitely can. He definitely has the ability to do it.
No, he doesn't.
He I beg to differ on many occasions.
Kirby, tell me one time in the comics, all of the comics, that Batman defeats Superman.
Hush. In Hush, he defeats Superman. The comic book
In
Hush.
Hush?
Yeah, because Poison Ivy brainwashes Superman. Well, then Batman has his kryptonite ring and defeats Superman.
I don't remember that in Hush.
Well, it's also
The one I was expecting you to go to was the Dark Knight,
well, that one is
Frank Miller's Dark Knight, where the entire time Superman's like, I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you. If I punch you, you will die.
yeah, no, that the reason I didn't choose that one is because it's that reason because
Yeah.
Superman was holding back. In Hush, he wasn't holding back. Poison Ivy brainwashed him, and he wanted to kill Batman. So yeah, suck it, Lucas. Don't out comic book me. Can't do it. Can't be done. Parkour.
Okay. Parkour?
Yeah. Parkour
Okay.
of literature.
So how do you
So-
feel about the casting of Robert Pattinson as the new Batman?
Batman.
I don't know. I haven't seen Robert Pattinson in anything since.
He's been putting in that work. Go look up his filmography. He's got a lot of stuff now.
Yeah,
He's been on
he
this grind.
he's grown a lot as an actor since Twilight, but he still just doesn't look like Batman. That's
Well,
He's the hero of Hufflepuff. How dare you?
He doesn't look like Batman, but
Chris,
maybe he
I
can
could care
gather
less.
the personality of Batman.
Cedric Diggory.
Oh, is he Cedric Diggory?
Yeah.
Okay. I
What
don't
the
care.
frick, Lucas? And you not real? I'm not even the biggest Harry Potter fan as you guys, and I knew that.
I haven't watched the fourth Harry Potter probably since it came out.
Neither have I.
Okay.
But anyways,
I like the books. I don't really care for any of the movies. Sorry, Chris.
back to the question of how do we feel about Robert Pattinson being Batman? I haven't seen anything that Robert Pattinson's been in since like Twilight and Harry Potter, so I don't know what he's like now. Could he possibly convey a Bruce Wayne even though he doesn't look like him? Possibly.
Yes.
I don't know.
Everybody was whining about this when what's his face got cast to play the Joker. It's gonna be fine.
Joaquin Phoenix? Joaquin Phoenix.
No,
No.
definitely Heath Ledger. But they also complained about Jared Leto.
And Jared Leto sucked though. Those were valid complaints. But I also
Yeah.
don't know if it was the Joker that was written or like Jared Leto went off script and did a
I
sucky
think
Joker.
it was the character that they were going for in the movie. I think Jared Leto could do a really good Joker.
Jared Leto
I
can
still
do
believe
anything
that.
if he knows
Yeah,
what to
he was in Fight Club.
yeah. And he was also in Dallas Buyers Club as a transsexual, and I didn't even know it was Jared Leto until after I watched the credits,
He's the lead singer to 30 Seconds of Mars.
which I didn't realize till sophomore year. No, till
like
junior year of college. No,
Dude, eighth
No,
grade.
it was
very
after
recent.
college. I didn't really because it was when I got Sirius
serious?
XM. It was when I
Yeah.
got Sirius XM radio.
Holy cow, dude.
No, we were on our way to our first
Cincinnati Comic-Con.
coverage.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, I can't believe Jared Leto is the lead singer to the song, and you fought me on it.
No. I didn't fight you. I'm like, nuh-uh, there's no way.
My gosh.
It wasn't like fighting. It was me in awe. I'm like mind blown.
Yeah.
If you just watch the video from yesterday, it's pretty
I
obvious.
don't watch a
but-
lot of music videos, Chris.
Yo, when I was in like 10th grade, I wore that song out.
I never liked 30 Seconds to Mars.
I like everything. I don't like any other music now, but
Is From Yesterday the one where he's in like a military thing?
no, that's old school. That's a little newer than that. From
Okay.
yesterday is where they all go to China and stuff. It's like kind of like a throwback to the Last Emperor. Okay,
I don't know that one.
Here, I'll pull it up on my.
No, don't do that because
No.
we're gonna get copyright stricken. Not that we're
Mom,
making
it's
any
not-
money
it's not-
off of it.
Remember, it's not playing any audio. Remember?
No, it still plays your audio because I watched a
What?
whole video. You made me watch Arya and Gendry get it on YouTube.
Oh yeah, why did you say that? Why did you say that?
Because that's what happened. You made me do it. Also, don't play the video.
I'm just gonna mute the video.
Okay, that's
No.
fine. But anyways, Chris got deafened. But anyways,
There's an ad.
oh, I don't. Jared Leto could have been a good Joker if they had not gone for the dumb direction they went.
Yeah, made him just into a gangster.
That kind of goes with how are they going to direct?
Thanks.
How are they going to direct Robert Pattinson to be? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's the vision they're going to give him to go with to be the next Batman? Now, also a fun thing that got like pitched was maybe do the Batman Beyond kind of thing, and I think that Robert Pattinson could be a great Terry.
Well, one,
Terrence Howard.
No,
he's definitely too old to play Terry.
how old is Robert Pattinson now? I don't know.
Robert Pattinson is probably in his 30s.
Then he's prime for Bruce Wayne. Like, it's good age.
33.
For Terry, you just said Terry.
I know, I'm aware of that, and I didn't know how old he was. Now I'm saying, well, why is anybody pitching that? Because he's prime age to be Bruce Wayne.
He's playing Bruce Wayne.
I know, but why are people pitching Terry if he's prime age to be Bruce Wayne?
I haven't heard anybody pitch.
Well,
I know people want a Batman Beyond movie, but I don't think they want Robert Pattinson to play Terry.
There was a Reddit thread that wanted it, and it was a good Reddit thread. I liked some of the things that got pitched. They also wanted Michael Keaton to be Bruce Wayne, like the older Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, I mean, I would be okay with that.
Are you raising your hand to speak, Chris?
Yeah, I am.
Well, what do you want to say?
Go.
Can we all agree, though, that people that were petitioning in protest of this are completely stupid?
Yes.
Yeah, like their votes don't matter.
Also, people petitioning to rewrite Game of Thrones, shut up, you're stupid.
Yeah.
Also, for that, I didn't want to get lumped in with them because since I was railing against it, I also want to come out and say, get a life and get over it.
Yeah.
Like,
Chris doesn't want to be lumped in with them, but he was definitely supporting them earlier in this episode.
No, like there's a difference between signing the petition and being upset. You can be upset with the season, but to demand that HBO rewrites and reshoots and re-releases all of season 8 of Game of Thrones is ridiculous.
That's an actual thing?
Yes.
Yeah, it has like
1,000 signatures.
No, I think it's up to like 1-point-something million.
Well, those people are dumb.
Yeah, it'll never happen.
See, I thought you were just like saying, don't lump me in with the people that are complaining about Game of Thrones. Like, Chris, you just did that for like 20 minutes.
A petition.
Yeah, okay.
It's like, but also the same goes for people that are petitioning Robert Pattinson. Stop whining. You haven't even seen the movie yet.
Well, people complained about Jesse Eisenberg being Lex Luthor, and like, he didn't do that bad.
Out good.
That didn't turn out good.
It wasn't his fault. He didn't
When are we
do
getting
a
Wonder
bad.
Woman 2?
I don't know. Wonder Woman 2 needs to hurry up, though.
Is the suit get here ASAP? I need some more of that. Woo!
1984. I saw where.
That's the past. Oh, sorry. Here's the name of it. Sorry.
Alicia Vikander and somebody else, I forget his name, is in the cast list as Hawkman and Hawkwoman.
Who's Alicia Vikander?
New Tomb Raider.
Oh, that'll be good. I think she'll look like Hawkgirl.
Yeah, she's good. I like the new Tomb Raider.
We talked about video games movies last time, and it didn't do as well as I thought it did on Rotten Tomatoes, because Chris looked it up.
It probably has like a 5.
No, I had it like a 30-something? 33?
Oh, really?
I thought it was like 42.
Hold on.
I would say like I would probably give it like a, I mean, it's not like my favorite movie or anything, but I would give it like a 50 or 60.
Sorry, I had a 52.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's right where I would put it.
Also, I don't know if that was in the cutoff point. I think we talked about that before. So somehow I lost like the last 10 to 20 minutes of the episode, but we still aired it. And it was like my John Wick 3 review.
I gotcha.
Yeah. So it's not important that we lost it because we still had a decent episode without it. But I couldn't remember if the Tomb Raider, like the video game movies, were in the before the lost part or after the lost part.
Gotcha. I'll probably go watch John Wick this weekend. I'm super excited.
Also, I'm kind of intrigued to have the Hawkman, Hawkgirl kind of deal, in Wonder Woman 2. Also, Kristen Wiig is playing Cheetah or Vixen.
So, yo, time out. What?
Kristen Wiig is going to be in a DC movie.
As a villain?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm sorry. That's too far. I can't.
No, I'm with you.
I'm not. No. That's too much.
Well, we'll see.
Kristen Wiig?
There's a lot of weird casting
good.
calls here now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I can see Robert Pattinson though. Kristen Wiig?
Do you think they'll dye Robert Pattinson's hair?
Why?
Why? Who cares?
Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter.
He has brown hair.
Yeah, because
brown hair.
Christian Bale and then Michael Keaton and Val Kilmer all had the same color hair. Never mind.
Oh, they died.
Well, I mean, Bruce Wayne, like the comics, he has like brown hair. Well, it's black, but it's like dark hair.
It's not like he's supposed to be like a Weasley or something. Like it's just brown over
Also,
back
I thought
there.
Christian Bale's hair was black.
No, it was not. It was brown.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. That's an invalid argument then. But yeah,
I was
you're
gonna
right.
say-
Kristen Wiig is way more left field than Robert Pattinson.
Because like Robert Pattinson's done like has Kristen Wiig ever done like non-comedic roles?
I don't
Mm,
know. Mate,
I mean, I'm.
if
I
she
mean, I'm
did,
gonna
it would be
watch
like
it.
dramatic stuff. It wouldn't be like
That's what I mean.
action stuff.
That's what I mean. Like, if she's done some drama, I mean, like, yeah. I almost feel like I'm a sexist, but like, I don't like for saying that, but I just don't see it.
Well, it's not being sexist. It's like stay in your lane. Like you're great at
Well,
comedy.
it's like if they had cast, I don't know. I'm trying to think of a good.
Like
she was in
Jerry-
The Martian.
Was she really?
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna have to watch that.
Yeah, it's on my list. I don't know if I think I need to buy that on Amazon.
I think I need to watch Arrival, but
I need to watch
Arrival
as well.
is really good.
well, is it gonna be one of those movies that's too above me that I'm not gonna understand? Because I
It's
have
not going to
that
be
problem.
any more above you than Interstellar, I wouldn't think.
I haven't seen Interstellar, so I can't.
Yo, speaking of
say
Christopher
that.
Nolan, how about Robert Pattinson getting up with Christopher Nolan?
Wait, is
He's
he going to
yeah,
direct the next Batman?
No, he's in Christopher
No.
Nolan's next movie, and he's Batman. This dude is raking it in.
What's Christopher Nolan's next movie?
Don't know. It's just an untitled something.
Huh? Is there a synopsis posted anywhere?
Probably not. Let me see.
I doubt if it's an untitled movie.
Also, preemptive thoughts, Lucas. I know this definitely got cut out from the last one because it was at the end. What are your
It's an
thoughts on
espionage
Brightburn?
movie. Sorry.
Espionage movie. That could be good.
On what? You cut out
on Brightburn.
on Brightburn. What is
Yeah.
Brightburn?
It's the James Gunn produced movie of the little kid that's like evil Superman, basically.
Oh, I gotcha.
Oh,
I
that's a strong
haven't heard
cast.
anything about it.
It's got Alice Eve and Pam's first fiance from The Office.
Okay.
It's,
And Chris isn't about it.
I've heard good. I mean,
is that the kid from Ender's Game?
I don't think so.
that
That kid
would
would be
have to
older.
be like 20 by now.
Oh.
I know his name. It's because he was in the running to be Spider-Man whenever Tom Holland got it,
He would be too dramatic to be Spider-Man, I would think.
and that's why he didn't get it.
I mean, yeah.
That's not Elizabeth. That's not Alice Eve. That's like freaking what's her face?
No, it's Elizabeth Banks. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's my bad.
Oh, that's a big miss up, Kirby.
a big
No,
mess up.
Two blonde ladies that look similar.
No, they don't. Let me
They
tell
don't
you.
look similar whatsoever.
Did you watch the second Star Trek, Tyler? Just throwing it out
I
there.
did.
Alice Eve was in that one.
I'm aware of what Alice
Did
Eve.
you watch? You know she looks nothing like Elizabeth Banks. They're
She
blonde,
looks
that's it.
nothing like. Yeah, they're both
They're blonde.
blonde.
Chris,
That's it.
you confused one of my ex-girlfriends for some random person in church the other day, and they
I
looked
was
nothing alike.
much farther from her than you are from Elizabeth Banks, in my defense.
That doesn't cover it.
Yes, it does.
But anyways, I think Brightburn will be good. I know that I wanted to get that across because it's coming out. It'll be out the Monday that this comes out.
I thought it was out for some
No, it
reason.
comes out Memorial Day.
Oh, it's already got a Rotten Tomatoes score, so that's why I thought it was already out.
That's right. It's a Netflix thing, right?
No,
No,
it's
it's theatrical.
actual movie.
Oh,
It's just coming
Oh.
out on a weird day.
I don't know. I haven't heard anything about it.
It's been on a lot of YouTube ads, and that's like what I've been watching a lot of YouTube stuff. So that's where I've
Okay.
been watching most ads for it.
I just
I
feel like
gotcha.
it's I discussed my feelings about this.
Yeah, but it
last
got cut out. So if you
Oh,
want to
cool.
discuss them
But-
again,
I just feel like it's a weird. I just don't like the premise. Apparently, it's supposed to be like an anti-Superman or something.
yeah,
Like an
It's like-
alien comes to Earth, but he's super evil.
he's got like a serial killer mentality instead of a Boy Scout mentality like Superman.
I kind of like it. I may go watch it.
He's just a little kid, though. I don't know, like, because the premise, the
Sorry.
teaser I got was like, evil has a new hero, and I didn't see what it was. I was like, yo, this could be some like super sick monster, and I was like, oh, it's a kid. Okay,
Well,
that's
it's the
something.
kid wears a cape and a mask, so evil has a new hero. It works with the feeling they're going for, though.
I know, but I didn't like in that teaser. I didn't see him. I just saw Elizabeth Banks like screaming in a room and like lights are flashing. I was like, yo, this could be some super dope monster, and it was like, it wasn't.
It looks.
Gotcha.
I think I'm gonna be a little jumpy in it when I go watch it, but I think it'll be
Didn't
good.
Okay, I could be really wrong on this, but didn't
Yeah,
James
Brightburn's out right
Gunn?
now.
That's what I thought.
Somerset's playing it right now, Somerset's airing one right now.
Are you kidding me?
It says it had. I'm looking at it. Somerset Cinema 8, 9 p.m. today, so it's already playing.
I'm
Yeah.
looking up. I'm gonna look up on.
Didn't
It's
James
not.
Gunn?
It's not on at Corbin yet. So.
Well, I'm just saying. Sorry, go ahead, Lucas. Stop interrupting him.
Oh my God.
Sorry,
I'm just
Chris.
telling-
You interrupted for. Also, it comes out tomorrow. Never mind. I lied.
Anyway, go ahead, Lucas.
Didn't James
Go ahead,
Gunn?
Lucas.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
okay, I'm
stab
done.
you. I hate you. Stop it.
Okay, for real, Lucas, you have the floor.
I mean, no, you all won't know what it is anyway.
No,
No,
So
I'm
I'm just
curious.
gonna
Lucas,
look it up.
say it. Just ask the question.
I
'Cause
was defending you.
Didn't James Gunn direct the superhero movie with Rainn Wilson and the girl from
Ellen, what's her name?
Ellen Page?
Yeah, Ellen Page. What is that? It's he goes around with like a monkey wrench and hits people.
Yeah, it's like Super. I think it's just called Super.
We watched that.
Oh my gosh. Oh, it just came back out of nowhere. I don't remember what the name of it is though. Yeah.
It's,
don't know if it
it's
did.
a little different because I don't know. I don't want to talk about one of the scenes. I mean, you could just look up Rainn
Yeah,
Wilson
Super.
film. It's
Written and directed by James Gunn. Yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
It's a pretty strong cast.
It
Yeah.
was a decent movie. It's just there was
It's
this one scene that
Very
was weird.
dark. It
Is
is
it really?
very dark. Yes, it is extreme. Like I remember, like, because I watched that, and then I remember him getting the job to direct Guardians of the Galaxy, and being like, "Wait, what? A Disney movie?" And then Guardians came out, and I was extremely confused because Super is like dark. There's not a lot of comedy in it.
What the heck? It only has a 49% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, I mean, I believe it. It's a very, I don't know, it's a weird movie.
Its cast
I
though
like
is pretty fire.
What the heck?
What are you saying? What the heck
I'm reading
about?
the synopsis.
Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense. I also really enjoyed Defendor, which is also a really dumb movie.
It's got Woody
but
Harrelson, right?
It's Woody Harrelson and the Kat Dennings, I think is her name. And he plays like a mentally
is this-
handicapped
what
dude
is this
that thinks he's a
poster?
superhero.
What is this What is this poster for this movie?
I don't know which poster you're talking
It's
about.
the poster for Defendor.
Oh yeah, Defendor.
That's like Lucas wanted me to always watch it because I'm like, let's go fight crime, Lucas, and he goes, you need to watch Defendor.
Yeah, 'cause
That's
that's how I feel like you would be.
That's so mean. That is
Is it
very
like Blank
mean.
Man?
Do what?
Is it like Blank Man?
I don't know what that is.
It was from the it was oh boy. I'll show you the trailer after we're done.
Okay. No, Defendor is Woody Harrelson plays like a mentally handicapped dude that wants to be a superhero. So he is a superhero and he runs around. He has like a mini baseball bat, a jar of bees, exploding bubble gum, and like just a bunch of super weird stuff. And like, I know it's not a good movie, but I just enjoy it. It's funny, but it's also really dark too.
It's also somewhat offensive as well, but
It's offensive.
I don't know. I mean, never mind. But it also kind of alludes to, is it Unbreakable? Or, yeah, Unbreakable, the
It's nothing like Unbreakable.
Both characters want to be a superhero, therefore they're just a superhero.
Have you ever watched Unbreakable?
I have. The Bruce Willis movie? What I'm saying?
Yeah, he does not want to be a superhero. He has superpowers.
Yeah. But, like, he just goes out and does stuff. Like, that's what I've never watched Defendor, so I don't know. But, like, what you make it sound like to me, it sounds kind of like a off-brand version parody of Unbreakable.
No. Unbreakable actually, Bruce Willis actually has superpowers.
Yeah, I know that.
Okay. Defendor doesn't. He's just a dude.
Okay. But anyways, we're just three dudes that have come to an end of the podcast. Or not the whole podcast, but the episode. But we also got to talk about what we're going to do for episode 100 at some point.
What is this episode?
This is 96.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus. We need to get a lot of. Maybe we should get more guests for episode 100.
But, like, so we've had Greg on the show, Nick on the show, Jordan.
Trump.
We've had Patrick.
Star?
No, crud.
Hickey.
Patrick Hickey Jr. We've had Brian Rodman. So we've only had like six guests ever. Also, the audio would just be horrid, more horrid than it already is if we had 6 guests.
That's true.
But I think I've been making some progress on that. Also, I'm gonna make an attempt to get us on Spotify because I read how to do it, and it seems a lot easier if I can figure out how to convert M4As to MP3s of hour-long episodes. So we might be coming to Spotify soon. Also, episode 100 is coming up, so tell your friends to check us out. That'd be great if we got like 100 downloads the day episode 100 came out. That'd be awesome. But yeah, I think that's the only announcements. That's the only announcements we have. Yeah, we will see you guys next week. Hopefully this episode's been better than static. Bye.
If you like video games, debates, and silly banter, you'll love Gamerheads Podcast.
Outside of your store, because I do feel like your store knows its identity. I do. I think that you guys know what you are. No?
Not always.
Really?
It sells fidget spinners.
Well,
Not anymore.
I mean, for a while.
Not
I mean,
anymore,
You're
Matt.
experimenting
Not
with
anymore.
That's what I'm saying, though. You were just experimenting.
Golf was made by a Japanese guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go Iwata.
Yeah. Speaking
Oh,
of
the
it,
game.
Yeah, not the
Okay.
sport.
yeah.
Okay, I was like, huh.
Well, speaking of Nintendo.
Follow Gamerheads on Podbean at gamerheadspodcast.podbean.com.